Guys, let's make a snake again. I've already made this version, probably 4 times already, bonfires. But I want to make a bonfire with a snake as perfect as possible so that I can eventually make a master model out of it. Too much words to say, but to get a master model from which the mold is poured. And this little silicone makes me this mold a little snake. So now I'm mixing it. Here's a box for you, generally, when I record a lesson, I don't know how other masters, but when I record a lesson, I have almost 80% on my table, not just secrets, but hints, meaning what kind of material, liquid resin, what is used additionally. Accessories, dried flowers, resins, stones, organic glass for the base, which means if I forget to say something, though it happens rarely, I try to tell the lesson in as much detail as possible. But if suddenly, then I specifically set everything so that the student can see what I'm doing. So now I'm making a sausage. I will do not all at once because it will be difficult. Deal with the whole volume of the molding. So I start by laying out a piece, and while I'm doing that, knead the next one. This yellow one, there are 2 kinds, yellow and blue. Blue is for jewelry fillings, for small and super fast work. I usually take the yellow one because it's so comfortable, relaxed. But I take blue if I need it clearly. To cast something, some small castings. So now I have mixed, and I want to make high sides so that my little snakes could be seen. So there would be a lot of them. The year of the snake is coming, yes, you think. That I have obsessed with snakes, yes. In fact, in general, as a girl, of course, I am afraid of snakes some, but as a master and artist, I love snakes. Different girls live in me because they are super textured, they are super beautiful, and with them, you can draw absolutely incredible works, make incredible molds of skin texture. Now watch the moment, guys. When we lay out the paste, do it tilted in the opposite direction, outside. Why? Then your mold should be narrower in the middle, though that's not necessary. Of course, it's up to you, but you all seem to like it. Most of my students like crystal edges, shaped, adorned with some interesting pattern, a live edge, a stone cut. To make it, you need to flatten the mold like this, okay? And now you can lay out our reptiles. I bought them in the store. In the children's section, there are big, small, whatever you want. You can go to AliExpress, look around, try to make it an even middle and correspondingly an even background. So you don't have anything superfluous because it all gets imprinted later with. This resin imprints super perfectly. If you have a small sin somewhere, the resin will definitely imprint it, so be careful. Some of my squirrels will go beyond the boundaries, some will meet each other. So this is a super fun activity. I really love to create such a texture. Sculpt different patterns because they turn out so beautiful. The one thing I considered was adding dried flowers, but I probably won't use dried flowers because then removing them is a whole story. Have an even internal part. Let's also print this crystal. I have it. There is a lot of free space here. Now we'll print the caris. Tallies, you can print absolutely anything. You understand? Yes. You can make your own prints, anything you want, let it. Let igam freeze, then we'll create effect. So guys, read the instructions to know how long it takes for the silicone paste to harden. I waited 25 minutes and now I'm going to remove my snakes. Just perfect texture and print. The texture, face, even the antennae are perfectly imprinted. In general, they will still be useful to you. And you will work and print, well, if you liked this option. Because there are different reactions to the snake. Someone wrote to me in delight on my Instagram. Someone used emojis like vomit. Well, different reactions of people, but I like it. The most important thing is that it gives you joy, yes, and it's sort of understandable for the people. I liked it first and foremost. Now it's about the epoxy resin. So guys, I mixed a liquid epoxy resin transport from Resin Pro Company. If anything, we'll rub in a 10% discount code. Mix it in a clear cup so you can clearly see that you have mixed both components well. So there are no lints, hairs, mother of pearl, veins, threads, snot, so everything is clean. We protect ourselves, respiratory tract, hands. Someone may not have any problems after 20 years of working with epoxy resin, while someone else might. Even being near indoors and because of the fumes, allergies, and respiratory problems can occur. So please take care of yourself. Follow all the instructions needed when working with epoxy resin. I have a YouTube tutorial on the smoke effect. I recorded this effect on all 3 types of resins. I especially showed how it looks on all resins, but today I will change it. With inks, but in previous lessons I dripped ink. In this lesson I will color the resin with ink. So I need 3 colors. The first circle I will have will be fire pink. Let's the first one be pink pink. Here is 20 grams. I take the Pinata alcoholic ink, super, super, super bright. The eyes are so pink. I shook them. Well, 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 here on 20 grams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 drops. Stir here too, guys. They might seem super light, super delicate, and super easy to work with, but this is a deceptive illusion of ink in resin, and firstly, they stick to cups, and secondly, they can give a cobweb cloudiness, so be careful and mix gently. Saturation. Look at the density of your ink, how much you want it to be even more saturated. But this effect will not work on dense pigments. It must be done with ink and white. We will move on to it. We will get to it. But you must have white, huh? Not colored with pigment either, but colored with ink or powder. Well, in previous lessons I showed you. But today I will dye with ink too, so that's it. The color is ready. Then purple, 15 grams purple. I will also have from Pinata ink. Pressure, never mind. Now let's mix it. That's at least 15 drops, guys. Let's mix it really well. Yes, the color is just what we needed. Spread it along the walls. Done. A bright blue 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 drops. My third color will be white. Oh, such a beautiful blue. Anyway, the third color is white. We have 30 grams of white here. I'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And if you have a dry powder for creating pigment, you can add it too. But a dense white pigment would ruin the effect here. You need light textures, you need a light consistency. Dense, saturated pigments will not allow this effect to spread as needed, just a little pouring. So literally like 10 to 15 grams of transparent resin. Now I'll carve the rim of our eye with pink resin. Circle as smooth as we can. Yes, there it is. Now literally step back 1.5 centimeters and spill a purple circle. There it is. In the middle, you can spill our blue resin. There is. And now slightly bend the cup, the beak, make it narrow like this, and draw the petals lightly. Several circles. First one circle, look here to the center of the blue. Let's reach it. We return here to the start. Pour out all our white, everything that should be ready for the middle, because we will shape it now. The resin will solidify very fast. So look, I prepared it here. Literally poured 5, 10 grams of resin there. This is a super fast method to pour directly into the center. I will sprinkle some black pebbles. Come on, come on. I will pour this mixture into the center. Now pour the transparent resin into the center. Watch carefully so it doesn't leak on the sides. Shape to your mold edge and pour out the center. Cautiously leave it to polymerize. And how they arrived, how they rolled, left the key. And yes, I mentioned the key moments.